Well, hello guys, legoshowtv here, and I just want to say this before I get started talking about what I'm going to be talking about. And I just want to say, if you're still taking a lot of time to grieve the loss of Kirby Morrow, then I would not watch this video. But if you are okay going forward with what I'm about to talk about, then you can stay on this video. Now, if you guys didn't know, about a week ago, Tommy Andreasen on Twitter announced the unfortunate death of the actor that played Cole in Ninjago for the last, at this point, 9 years. About to be 10 years in January. His name, if you didn't know, was Kirby Morrow. He sadly passed away at the age of 47. And I looked up how old Chadwick Boseman was, and he was 43 years old. So, comparing the two, Kirby Morrow actually had more time acting probably than Chadwick Boseman had as Black Panther. Now, that being said, let's get into the video. And I just want to say one more time that I'm not going to disrespect anyone who is taking the time to grieve this. I'm still grieving this, but I want to talk about this, and I don't normally talk about things like this on this channel, and I'm not trying to disrespect Kirby Morrow and his legacy. My condolences go out to his family, to his friends, and the people who know him for who he was as a person and as an actor. Now, what is the subject of this video? You're probably wondering. Now that I have the warnings out of the way, and I'm not going to disrespect him in any way. Now, there were people, and this is uncalled for, as soon as they announced his death, I heard that people were saying, who's going to replace him? Who are they going to recast? Stuff like that. And that is reasonable to think about. But not as soon as they announce his death. Come on, guys. We're a community. We gotta do this together for Kirby Morrow. We gotta hang in there. And we don't need to just immediately speculate when an actor just passes away. Yeah, it's been a week. I've had a little bit of time to process it. It still is very saddening to me. And I can't believe it actually happened. First it was Chadwick Boseman, and now Kirby Morrow. It's still very sad. Now, what I'm going to be talking about is how to end his story. Now we know that at the end of season 13, they take off on the bounty. Everybody was happy. Good ending. If you have not seen season 13, go watch it. And any of the other seasons, go watch them. If you're not quite familiar with who I'm talking about. So, how I would see this doing is in the way I would want it to happen if I was a voice actor, a true voice actor. I'm not a true voice actor, I'm just a YouTuber doing voices or stop motions that I make. But if I was a true voice actor, I would, when it was 9 years that I've been playing a character, and if something like we are in right now in the world was happening, and I would want, like they do in real life when somebody passes away with their family, I would want a version of a will for my character. If they were going to, say, choose somebody else, if something happened, I would want that will to be given to that person and say, you can take this character and make him your own, just as I did. Or I would establish, I think it's time for my character to end. He's had a good run. A theoretical end to his character. I would do that if I was in the shoes and if I was an Ninjago actor. That's what I would do. The other way is I would not just take the chance of just recasting him as you did Lloyd with Julia Michaels. That situation, none of the actor for Lloyd did not pass away. It was just a maturing type situation and a good passing of the torch. Now there was a situation in Power Rangers where an actor died, and this is a long time ago, but she died. I don't know how they handled that situation, but it could apply to her too. A will on how somebody was going to treat the character into the future. But I'm going to have to do research on that. That would be an interesting subject for a video. I'm not a big fan of Recast. Like I said, Lloyd was a maturing thing. It was clearly a maturing thing and not a deal of somebody passing away in real life. Where Chadwick Boseman, you could maybe do that. You could maybe recast, but that would be hard as well with the true MCU fans. And there will be true Ninjago fans, including myself, that would not be as happy with recasting. But it's not up to me. It's up to Tommy Andreasen, and I know whatever happens is going to happen, and we're going to have to deal with it. That's what we're going to have to do. That's what Kirby Morrow would want us to do. He would want us to, deal with the situation in a caring way, and that's what I'm going to do. Whatever happens, whatever they decide to do, that's what I'm going to respect. I never thought about this, but in the case of Carrie Fisher, when she passed away, they asked the family what they wanted to do. And I don't know what the final decision on that was, but they could take that route as an alternative. They'll still probably take suggestions from the community, but I say that they would probably take that route. That would be the closest thing to what I said about a will for the character. They would have the family look at everything that has happened and see what could possibly go on. But no matter what, we need to pull through this. I want to say to all of you we will get through this together. As you guys know, we have heard that several times in the last several months. I think that is a good thing to say for this situation. And yeah, we will just get through this together. If you could share this to Tommy Andreasen for him to watch, that would be greatly appreciated if you could. And if you've made it to this point in the video, I will thank you for staying around for this late night upload. And with that being said, I will see you in the next video.